Hey YouTube, in this video I was going to tell you some tips and tricks on how to tame your snake. But you can't really tame a snake, you can only convince it that you're not going to be a threat towards it. So yeah, first tip, when you get a new snake, just leave it for about 5 days or a week or so, just so it can get used to its surroundings. Because when you get a new snake, it is going to be a little bit feisty. Well, obviously because it's not used to you or its surroundings, so it won't feel like it's at home or secure sort of thing. Also, make sure that you give your snake plenty of hides. Like I've got one hide there, with got some loads of plants and that, just so it can hide and feel safe really. You know, because if it's out in the open, if you give it a wide space, it's not going to feel that safe. Because in the wild it will, you know, hide under rocks or, you know, bushes or whatever. Also, if you feed your snake, don't handle it for at least 24 hours after feeding your snake, because it's going to want to try and digest its food and that, so it's not good if you handle it straight after you feed it. Also, one thing that could help is when you feed your snake, feed it out of its enclosure. So when I feed my corn snake, I always feed it in that tub there, just so when I put my hand in its cage, it doesn't think that my hand's food. So, you know, it doesn't go for my hand and stuff, so it doesn't try to bite me. See, look, because I've always fed it outside of its cage. Every time I put my hand in its nose, it knows that I'm not food. It's not going to go for me. Also, don't be scared of getting bit, because one of the worst things about getting bit is actually the thought about it. Getting bit doesn't hurt as much as you think it would. I've been bitten a couple of times, and it's just the shock of it really that scares you mostly. So yeah, just try not to be scared, because I mean, if you're scared and you're going like that, and every time it comes to you, you're flinching away from it real quick, it's going to scare your snake even more than it's going to scare you. Because truthfully, your snake's probably more scared of you than you are of the snake. So, you know, don't just flinch, because that's going to scare him. One top tip that I say is, when you want to try and tame a snake or handle it, what I do is you know, just put my hand in this cage, just leave my hand in its cage so it just gets used to my hand. And that way, you know, it knows that your hand's not food. It's not going to try and hurt you, because it's just making sure that your snake knows that you're not going to hurt it or anything. So yeah, that's one of my top tips. What else? When you first handle a snake, you can either handle it in its cage, or you could take it out of its cage and just handle it so it's not you're not standing up, just in case you drop it, because then obviously that's bad for your snake. It's gonna hurt itself. So yeah, just sit down or something. You know, make sure that if you do drop it, it's not gonna drop from a height. It's not gonna scare it. Because when you first handle it, you're gonna be a bit edgy, obviously. But yeah, you know, but once it's tame, or not tame, but once it knows that you're not gonna hurt it, it's fine. Because obviously you can't tame it like you would a cat or something, or dog, teach it tricks. Go and roll over. It's not going to work. But yeah. Oh yeah, also, when you do when you do try and tame a snake, or handle it, don't just go straight in and grab it out. You see, if I tried doing that, and my snake's wrapped around loads of crap, if I just tried going in and grabbing it out real quick, it's just going to scare it. It's probably just going to wrap around stuff, and it's not good. So whenever I do get my snake out, I always tries hooking on or something. But other than that, it's, you know, see, can't really do it because I haven't got two hands, but there it is. So yeah, I just thought I'd make a little vid. I'm no expert on it, so don't think that whatever I say is always going to work. Just telling you some tips that may help you. Well, they certainly helped me, so you never know. I know it's a corn. I know corn snakes are like tame anyway. Well, they're not as feisty as other snakes. So if you have a, I don't know, like a green anaconda or something, and you try this and it bites you, don't blame me. I'm only telling you some tips. You don't have to listen to me. But yeah, I thought I'd make a little bit on that. So if you have anything to say, like anything I missed out or anything, just write a comment or something. Subscribe if you want to see some more videos, or check out my other videos on my channel. You know, like it if you want. It's up to you.